My name is Thomas Hillard. I'm located in Berlin. I've been here since 2012. I'm an American, but I moved here from New York City then. I work presently at Sarah Screen, and I am the head of the US teams. I wanted to be a musician, a professional musician. I had a brother who was working at a software company in Silicon Valley, and then I knew we needed a website. So I started building a website and got the help of my brother who was working at Interwoven at the time. And he showed me the most important codes that I needed in the page. And then my other brother shared his website host server with me and taught me how to use the protocols to upload the files and program the domain name with the IP address of the server. And so I became kind of started doing like a mini computer science while in my music school. So by the time I finished college, I had a degree in business and music, but I was earning money by building websites. And I ended up meeting an investor who I had met in an earlier part of my life, who had just invested in a company in Berlin. And he offered me the opportunity to be a co-founder in a company he had just invested in there, which already had traction and a couple of team members on the management team. And I came and met the team, worked with them for a week, and decided that I have to move to Berlin. I, as an entrepreneur, as a product developer, as a business manager, I couldn't always look at a balance sheet and understand what everything meant. I started educating myself. I did some certifications. I did all the trainings that were available to me. I started working on getting my PMP certification. And while looking at that, I said, this is all great, but actually what I need is an MBA. I remember I went to an open house at ESMT just, I think 3 days before the deadline of the application. It was before Easter weekend. And I saw the campus and I just saw how well everything was integrated. I saw how, the branding, from the emails to the documents to the presentations that they gave me, it all came together completely and concisely. From all of the areas that I really felt I needed additional education, mentorship, examples from other classmates, and especially from the courses, the ones that started speaking to me the soonest was literally in the first module. There's a course on general management. Another class that we had also in the first module that really connected things for me, it filled these holes that I felt I had in my background, was the data analysis and forecasting class. Management accounting is a class which I loathed, but also loved, because first of all, it's very exciting. The teacher who teaches it has a very interactive method, which keeps students engaged and also on their toes, because you are doing quizzes throughout the class, which grade you as the class is progressing. So you don't have time to go home and brush up. You need to listen and you need to read before you get there, because your grades are going to be reflected in how you engage. And that keeps you on your feet. So the student body is so diverse. There really was experience from all over the place. Within an arm's reach, there was somebody there. I think it's these friendships that you have, the events that are organized, and then all of these other kind of serendipitous things that we self-organized as a class throughout the program, which really made it an irreplaceable experience. Getting my executive MBA at ESMT is one of the best career choices I've ever made.